The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
All right, get your tickets out, everybody. They're going to draw the winner right down front right now. Darren, go ahead.
Want to reach in? Yes. All right, time for your 50-50 draw, ladies and gentlemen. Get your tickets out. We'll do this quick before the feature. Here's your winning number for $910. 028297. 028297. You've just won $910. Thank you all for supporting the 50-50 draw. Back up to you, Pat.
Thanks, Darren. Okay, starting inside on row number 3, it's the 4H of Grant Hall. To his outside, Steve Belanger in the Veert Landscaping 88S. Starting inside row 4, the 41 is Rob Gordon, sponsored by St. Vital Electric. Outside on row 4, the 27 is Joe Tates. Inside row 5, the double OD is David Delane. To his outside, Logan Salazar from Pembina, North Dakota in the 3L. Inside row 6 is Dan Klim in the red 8. To his outside, the red and black 55, sponsored by Murray Cozy Trucking. A rookie in this class, this is Murray Cozy. Row 7 has Eric Fry inside in the 47. Foreplay outside in the Jerry Bennett, the driver. Jason Somack on the back, and Patrick Sobolik on the scratch spot. Well, we got a yellow flag out. We have someone off the end of turn 3. I'm not sure who it is, but it doesn't matter. Brings out the yellow flag. This is one of the classes that races on Monday night. We race about, I guess, 8 or 10 Monday nights throughout the season. And this is the headline class on the Monday night races. These guys get the job done. As Dale said earlier, there was 3 of these cars here a year ago. And there's upwards of 20 of them right now. So we'll see who that yellow is for, and then we will be ready to go back to racing. We're told the 88S gets that yellow. Thank you, Aaron. Steve Belanger in the 88S gets charged with that yellow. We are going back to green with Austin Hunter on the point. 15 laps on the Pepsi board for Winnipeg Free Press and Odessa Auctions. We're going green. Here we go. '27 of Joe Tate off the back straightaway and slowing on the pit road. '54 Brody Dobson, pardon me. Oh, Tate fires it up. Hunter and Dobson do battle. The yellow flag is out. I have not had the pleasure of meeting Brody Dobson, but I do know that he is the only guy. He's the only guy that I've ever seen. You've seen these big fifth wheel trailers called toy haulers. Put your ATVs in and motorcycles and stuff. Brody Dobson carries his race car in the back of one of those fifth wheel toy haulers. They must have done some kind of reinforcing work on that, because I'm a little surprised it'll carry that load.
Well, Pat, the 50-50 draw was won in the Dylan Sabatini pit area.
All right, Dylan Sabatini, they raced for $100.50 to win with the car. He just won $900 without the car. Once again, thank you all for buying tickets. Well, we line him up once again. Now, where did Joe Tate end up? Okay, he's back in his spot, looks like. Austin Hunter and Brody Dobson on the front row, and boy, those two guys and the guys on the next couple rows have really been kicking butt in this class this year, and I got to think one of those front six guys is going to get it done tonight. Here we go for Odessa Auctions and the Free Press. We got another spinner on the front straightaway. He's looking for a reverse, but he can't find it. There it is. Well, the number 3 car, he backed up onto the track because he figured if he stayed by the wall, there'd be no yellow flag. A lot of action in that 4th through 8th spot. Wow. Boys are a little bit rough on each other here. Austin Hunter with the restart lead. All right, the 3L, Logan Salazar gets that yellow, so he goes to the pits. Well, not quite. He's backing up now. Oh, maybe he has front end troubles. So we're going single file with 15 to go. We have not, are you kidding me? We don't have a lap complete yet? You're not kidding me, are you? I said don't kid me like that. My goodness, well.
A little aggressive out there, eh, Pat, I would say?
Well, you know, it is an aggressive sport, but I think you should, you know what they say, if you can't pass a guy without hitting him, you shouldn't be passing. But
doesn't apply here,
yeah, I was going to say, not everybody believes in the theory, whatever. So we are, what are we doing? 44 has the lead. We have not got a green flag, complete green flag lap in.
Look at the clock.
8:55. Wow,
yep.
We're halfway through the time.
Exactly.
Not quite, not quite.
Almost.
This reminds me of the A-Mod class a few years back.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd have a 15-lap feature and race about 4 green laps and 30 yellow ones. But you know, similar to the A-Mod class of that day, the front 4 or 5 guys that are racing, they're just having it spoiled by the guys that aren't.
That's exactly right. That's usually the case. Usually all the accidents happen towards the back of the pack.
All right, it's nose to tail, and we're going green for Odessa Auctions and Winnipeg Free Press. Austin Hunter with the restart lead, and we are getting set to go back racing. Here we go.
Brody Dobson powering off turn number 2 ahead of the 88 of Paul Viert. Chris Borowski right there as well. He drives the atechparts.com number 17. Oh, heads up. Steve Belanger goes around in turn 4.
He gathers it up and continues. Look at the front 6 cars here, Darren. A great race going on between the top 6 guys.
Very competitive racing here in the Midwest Modified Division. Austin Hunter in the E1 Fire Trucks. The Waiton Truck Service, number 44, looking strong now. Of course, Austin is a former go-kart racer, and some of the guys apparently aren't.
Chris Boriske looped it on his own there, Darren, and collected a couple of other drivers. What a tough break for not only the guys involved in the collision, but Austin Hunter was punching the ticket and checking out.
I think the stitching's getting loose in that yellow flag. Look at this. Grant Hall in the 4H.
That's the exploded view of a modified.
No doubt.
Literally. right rear tire going down, it looks like, doesn't it?
Yep, definitely right rear. Just flat on the bottom.
Look at the 41 of Rob Gordon. He's got a right front, and it just ain't flat on the bottom. It's flat all over. If you're on Rob Gordon's crew, you better get a right front ready. How many cars did we start this race with?
I don't know, where's the lineup? Looks like 16 started, so yeah, just look at the lineup.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got the lineup. 16 cars started. Well, let's see how it goes. You know, there's been some great racing in this class, and like I say, Chris Boriske is the guy that got around down there, and unfortunately collected a couple of unsuspecting, unwilling victims. But we're down to 10 cars on the track right now. Started 18. The double OD, that is David Delane. Now, anyone that's watched modified racing any length of time around Winnipeg knows the Delane name. Rick has been racing modifieds for years, and David moving into the B-Mod division this year and doing a nice job in that double OD. And he's running in the 4th spot right now, I believe, unofficially. Well, I hope you get a cheeseburger tonight?
I did actually earlier, yes.
Not me.
How come?
Well,
Well, they're pumping out some great food over there, but are they busy tonight? Great crowd here.
Hey, well, if you got poor food, you got no lineup. You got good food, you got people want to buy it. That's how it goes. No, they do make great stuff here. Fries and gravy, poutine. They got the food thing figured out here.
All right, well, we've only got 2 laps in on this race, Pat, and we're down to 4:30 on the clock.
Well, you know, I'm going to tell you something. If I was in charge, we wouldn't be finished just yet. But when that clock hits 4.5 minutes, or 0 from 4.5, night, boys.
Roski back on the racetrack, Pat, in the atechparts.com number 17.
I think he was collected in, oh no, it was him that caused it. Pardon me, he's the guy that looped it over there.
Grant Hall rolling on the back chute, so hopefully these guys catch up, because I believe we're going green next time around.
We are. We're 1 lap to green, so let's get everybody.
And Grant Hall has just stopped.
Oh, he's talking with the official. He's telling him to keep an eye out for my right side door.
What is going on here? All right, well, that was unusual.
But away we went. There was no problem.
Yellow flag is out. I don't know. Yellow flag is out on the Speedway for, your guess is as good as mine.
What they were doing was coming to the green flag, and with Grant Hall on the front straightaway tying up, I'm sure they were afraid he was going to cause some melee, so they did not throw the green flag. Although the drivers are so used to expecting it there, they got on the green and got going, which is the way to do it. You don't want the front few guys on the binders and the back few on the gas.
Well, Dale McEwen was just talking on the receiver to the 4H. I didn't quite hear what he said, but there was a message to not stop on the straightaway, so I guess he did.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to stop, do it at a stop sign, I'd say.
All right, are we going green? No.
No. So, the E1 fire trucks, Keewatin Truck Service number 44, young Austin Hunter, who drove his dad's truck only rarely, has moved into the B-Mod division this year and has done just a great job, a rookie coming into this class. Well, a lot of the guys are, but boy, he's doing a great job. That's a Millennium chassis, like Dustin Strand ran for a long, long time. So those cars do work. There's no doubt about it. And Austin's a good young driver, so there's good things to come for the 44 team. 2 minutes on the clock, 13 on the Pepsi board. We're going to go green for 13. Cross your fingers. Here we go. For Odessa Auctions and the Winnipeg Free Press.
Austin Hunter looking great in the 44 car. Dobson in the 54 trying to close the gap. Veert gets real sideways. And the 0-0D of David Delane closes the gap up on Veert. Veert's car, Pat, not handling, I think, the way he would like it to handle. Looks like it's got a bit of a push in the middle of the turn.
We talk about a poor handling race car, Darren. Brody Dobson is fighting an ill handling car right now, too. He's got a heck of a push in that 54 car. Great speed on the straightaways, but the 44 of Hunter cornering much better. Look at Dobson's car.
Yeah, right through.
Go right to the top of the racetrack, and that's not a performance.
Well, 9 laps remaining now. Your leader is still Austin Hunter, who will be entering lap traffic momentarily. We'll find out how he handles that. Great young driver emerging from the go-kart ranks. That's where you learn to be smooth. And right now, Austin Hunter is certainly that. Oh, heads up! Austin Hunter loops it just when I said it. Oops. And Hunter stops at the top of the racetrack. No, he doesn't. He gets rolling. What a tough break for the youngster. Driving the Keewatin truck service number 44. I got to keep my mouth shut about smooth and stuff. Might have jinxed him.
Well, he's smooth, and that was smooth, but just a little too much on the foot feed. The track is drying out quite quickly. As you can see by the dust that's evident in the air, and just a little too much on the loud pedal. Uh-oh, there's another spinner.
I think that is Steve Belanger. I think.
Yes.
Steve Belanger in the 88S spins in turn 4, but keeps on going.
Brody Dobson should buy a lottery ticket tonight. He has a terrible handling race car and just got handed the lead, so although he's got to keep it, that was a fortunate break for Brody Dobson, a tough break for Austin Hunter.
Dobson trying everything on the racetrack. Way up to the top of turn 3 and 4. They're trying to find magic handling. But as Pat alluded to, that car, well, not as smooth as he'd like it right now. Although Dobson now has appeared to have changed his driving style just a little bit. Did a great job in turn 3 and 4 last lap. Oh.
The car off top of turn 3 and 4, and we have one overheating on the back straightaway.
All right, Pat. Well, apparently, I'm not sure what happened there, but somebody's off the top of 3 and 4, the way I understand it.
It hit the wall and went off, and we were told that the car had rolled over, so that's why the red flag came out, just for safety reasons. Unfortunately, if you parked in the VIP parking lot, you might have some tire tracks on your roof, but other than that, everything will be all right. Hopefully, can you see anything from over there?
Yeah, it's looks like a modified in the VIP parking lot.
Oh, it is too. What color's your car again, Darren? I'm looking at it on the monitor, and it is halfway through the fence. That's Dan Klim, isn't it?
That is number 8, Dan Klim, and it's... Did it go between two cars? The fence is down.
I don't think so.
The modified's on top of it, but I don't know what's on the other side of that modified.
Can't we leave it there and keep racing? I mean, he's going to drive out into the lot. He's going home. You mean to tell me that missed a car in the parking lot?
I think it did. Look at.
Come on.
We're looking on the monitor, courtesy of Big Day Media. He's backing out.
He's trying. You know, it's funny. People are moving their cars from the fence. I don't know why.
All right, so apparently the car is not upside down, but it is definitely through the
Well,
fence.
maybe that's the car. Yeah, it was going. The car went from the racetrack to the parking lot, so I guess that's why a yellow would have been good. But rather than take a chance, err on the side of caution.
Absolutely, yep.
If it's that hard to get out of the fence, let's come back for it tomorrow. Well, what a great time to get some cheese on that burger if you were thinking about it. Hey, we got Jamie Vernas here, and Jamie, you won the points championship, I'm sure? Sit down here and do what you're told. Congratulations, number one.
Thank you very much, Pat. You know, it was an awesome year. You couldn't ask for anything more. We went out to go out and win races, and then later on the points would come around, and they did. Everything just fell into place. We were lucky when we needed to be. The truck was just handling great, and if it wasn't for that crew, I wouldn't be in this position.
Well, you're a very fortunate guy because you've got a great ownership team there, great crew guys. Now, was the truck handling as well as you'd like it tonight, or were you? I said to Darren thought it was a handling problem. I thought that you were so used to being out front, you might be squeezing the foot feet a little too hard.
No, we gambled on a setup, and it didn't come around for us. So I went to the high side, and then it started to come, and there was no way I could catch that 92 at Court Allard. He was the hot shoe tonight, but what a year. What a year.
Yeah, great year. And the truck class, whereas, you know, for years we've been hoping it'll grow past the point of where it is. But, you know, regardless of whether it's a dozen trucks or 10 or 12, whatever the number, it's provided some of the best racing night after night here at the racetrack. You got to be happy with, you know, you were around helping guys on race cars when there was 4 trucks in that class. So you got to be happy to be doing as well as you are in a class that's become as entertaining as it is.
It definitely is a tough class. For I don't know how many years, it could have been anybody's night who could win. But this year, just everything fell into place. But I got to thank Ken, Eugene, Dan, Dave, Willie, Chris, TL, my family, and all the sponsors. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be living the dream.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Jamie. Congratulations to you and your crew. We look forward to seeing you out here on the 6th. The points championship, that's quite an accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
Jamie Vernaus, everybody, and next to come and sit on the hot seat is Cord Allard, a young man that I have not yet met, so we're going to do that right now. Hello, Cord. Nice to meet you. Congratulations on your win tonight. Not an easy guy to beat.
No, it was, we definitely had a tough year racing against Jamie. He was really consistent all year long. But we pushed, and this is what we worked all week for, and to finally come out and beat Jamie, it's huge. It's feels awesome.
Well, you did a great job of it. You know, while the race was going on and during some yellow flag breaks, I said, how about this, to Darren and the crowd, I said, how about this Cody Dobson kid comes from racing motorcycles, comes right into this class. You never looked like a rookie. You did a beautiful job most nights. Why would that thing have a for sale sign on it when you've got it going as good as you do? What are your plans for next year?
I mean, everything's still up in the air. If we get the right opportunity, we're obviously going to take a chance we can. But if we don't sell it, I mean, we'll be back next year in the number 92 truck. And, I mean, everything's for sale for the right price.
Oh, I know how that works. Now, when you raced motocross, what class did you race in?
Actually, last year was my first year in the pro class, and we actually ended up winning the pro championship overall in both classes. So that was a huge year, and actually I found out that I was diagnosed with an inner ear problem that gave me dizzy spells, and they said basically if I hit my head one more time really hard, I could be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. So that's why we turned over this. We figured it was a bit safer, and we still have lots of fun doing it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we really enjoyed having you here. I mean, motocross is a different crowd altogether, different animal, but this is my favorite sport, and I've really enjoyed watching you here every week all year. I know there's a lot of race fans here that are Cord Allard fans. You've done a great job coming into it this season. I congratulate you on a tremendous rookie season, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Congratulations on tonight's win, too, by the way.
Thanks a lot. I just want to say thanks to a couple of people. Leo Felius and Mark Gothrop of Winnipeg Engine, they've been a huge help this year. North Star Sprain, Trident Trailers, Fast Enterprises, Adams Car Care Products, North Star Sprain, Just Falconing and Around, Dakota Septic, Direct Auto Parts, and basically my crew, Ryan. We've put countless hours into this thing, working in this thing overnight and putting long hours, and it's obviously paid off finally.
It's an amazing amount of work, isn't it?
It's tremendous amount of work. We go from, I was used to working on bikes. I could get 3 bikes ready in the time I could get 1 truck ready. And yeah, it's every night we're out there, whether it's scaling or banging tin or whatever else. It's definitely time consuming.
Well, we've enjoyed watching you all year. Once again, congratulations on a great season, on your win tonight. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Thanks a lot.
Cord Allard, everybody, driver of the number 92 Super Truck. Did a great job all season long, and man, that kid is going to be somebody to contend with here in the next little while. Now, we're still watching the monitor over there in the field, and Darren, you're blocking the screen, so you tell me what's going on.
Well, it looks like they're trying to get it out of the fence still, and I'm still trying to see if it hit anything over there. But there's enough people
How
there
could
to
it not have?
carry it away.
If it's that, like I say, if it's that hard to get, why don't we get it tomorrow? We got some racing to do here.
Well, I guess
Right,
the
Travis?
clock's down to 0. Safe to say.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and how many cars are left? Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Well, that's a bit of a unique thing. And they charge money to park in that spot. I got to think that maybe the VIP parking the price might slip for along that fence area. I don't think there'll be a lineup for that fence parking next week.
Do they have that hooked? It looks like they do. Yeah, I think they've got it hooked now, and they're trying. There we go.
There we go. Not so fast.
It's coming out. There we go.
Sure.
Now, can you see anything on? You know
Oh,
what?
sure. There's a car sideways. Who's driving a silver?
You know what? I don't know if it hit that car or did it.
You mean somebody parks like that? Well, I guess that's possible.
No, you know what? It is sideways, isn't it?
You know, I think that's Nadine Mooney's mom's protege. I do.
Boy. What do you tell AutoPack?
You tell them what happened. What else? If we could get some of the 100 people there, we don't need the fence fixed, just all those guys
I was
standing
going
there.
to say, can we fix the fence tomorrow?
Apparently not.
Oh, super. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We found an iPhone. You know, I got an iPhone earlier this year when someone turned one in.
That was an iPod. You still don't have this straight, do you?
Oh, jeez. Well, no wonder I can't get any calls on it. I thought I just had bad network. Here it's an iPod and it won't make calls. Okay. We need you guys that are out in the parking lot there to get away from that fence because we need to drag some stuff around and do some heavy-duty work there. Not that I want to go take part, but please clear the area so nobody gets hurt. We could have a flying fence post or parts off of that protege or whatever.
So, Pat, we have found an iPhone. So reach in your pocket, and if yours isn't there,
Mine's
we
not.
have one in the announcer's tower. So come and claim it.
I think.
Are you not kidding?
I'm not kidding. That looks like a Mazda Pro. Call someone with a radio. Ask Dale
we
to
get a
call
zoom
someone
on
with a
that?
radio. How about a zoom in on that? I think that's a silver Mazda Protege. I think that's Nan Nan's car.
I just don't see the damage on it right now, but it's hard to see.
Funny, we got a picture of a driver. We can see if he's got a pimple, but we need to get a.
That is a Mazda, I think, isn't it?
Hey, Dale, ask if it's a Mazda. Well, boy, if someone doesn't park that way, it looks. If you're driving a silver import, it may well have been restyled. We're trying to find out what kind of car it is right now.
Yeah, that thing's definitely sideways.
Well, you know, being a car salesman, what the heck? You can never wreck enough cars, in my opinion. As long as nobody gets hurt, what the hey? All right, I think we're going to start. Oh, they're looking at the white Chevy truck, too.
I've never seen so much interest in a fallen fence.
I don't think it's a fence that's got everybody intrigued. We're not getting any answer to what kind of car that is over there, but it is a silver, little four-door import car.
Beside a white, what is that, a Ford truck, Pat?
No, it's a Chevy truck.
Chevy truck?
Regular cab, long box Chevy truck. White. Well, with a little scrub of black on the one side. I didn't pay $5 to park, but I didn't have anything run into me either, so maybe it's not all bad. So we got 2 laps to go, no time left on the clock. Dan Klim had trouble over there. He spun the car once or twice over there and then wound up going off the track. What a break for Paul Veert, though. Brody Dobson was long gone with this, or not long gone, but he is in control with an ill-handling race car. Paul Veert's car has been handling better, but just wasn't able to reel him in. Well, now he's going to be right on the back bumper. This could well change the outcome. Brody Dobson's number 54 will have the restart lead, with Paul Veert restarting second in the Veert Landscaping number 88. I wonder if Nan parked up against the fence. Uh-oh. Did you? You better not eat it. It was on the floor. All right, we're about to go green for 2 laps. Who's it going to be? Brody Dobson has led most of it since Austin Hunter spun out. Paul Veert within striking distance. Now here we go for the final 2 laps. Dobson's car pushing badly in the corner again, and Veert's car in the corner entry wasn't a whole lot better, but Dobson moves to the high side. Veert moves to the bottom. Dobson has got momentum on the high side. The white, where's the white flag? They'd be coming around to the checkered this time. The race is over this time by. Checkered flag for Brody Dobson.
How does that work?
16 lapper.
I didn't actually see a white or a checkered.
I saw the checkered, I just didn't see the white.
Yeah, that was that green, white, checkered? It had to have been 2 laps to go, right? Green, white, checkered.
White, checkered. Well, in any case, Brody Dobson gets the win. How about a hand for your winner, the number 54? Coming up next is the Lightning Sprints. They are rolling already with the lineup and race action. Here is Darren.
Thanks very much, Pat Mooney.